So you came to a couple events. Take it from there. What did you do?
So yeah, so I'm at the beach with all 8 of my summer campers.
This is pre-mast.
Yeah, pre-mast. You know, playing on Facebook, hoping nobody drowned. So I get this call, and it was an invite to come to a after-school success seminar. You know, I was like, I've never been to one of those. That's probably a good idea. And you know, I was like, all right, well, how much is it? Because I didn't know what else to ask. And this is like $200 or $197 or something. And I'm, oh man, really? And then I was like, but she sounds so happy. All right, I'll go. So I went, and I got my notes out, and I'm like, man, these guys are for real. This is legit. I've never heard this stuff, you know? Because I was in some of the you know, different martial arts business groups and trying to steal all the free stuff I could. And
Oh, you were one of those guys.
Oh, I still am. So I took a bunch of notes. I was like, man, this is genius, you know? And at the end of the seminar, they passed out this paper about, you know, how you join the coaching program. And I was like, out. You know, that was just so, like, beyond what I thought I could afford at the time, because, I mean, it really was. So I took my notebook and applied some of the stuff from the notes I took, and my school grew. It was amazing. Like, I started doing better. So the next year comes around, they have the same event, and it's like, you know what, I'm gonna go again. And I went, they blew my mind again, and then I saw that piece of paper, and I was super scared of it, and I left again, and joined the free group on, you know, the Martial Arts Success, the open group, and, you know, kind of vultured any good idea I saw in there. And every time I applied something from MAST, it turned into dollars for my school and more lives that I could change, and all the students were happy with all the changes. They're like, holy crap, Kevin's getting organized. This is nuts. You know?
The moms were so impressed.
They were so proud of me. So finally, I was looking at it, and I'm like, man, you know, we got to join, you know, but, you know, so I had to talk to her and invite her to a seminar. And you know, I knew if I went ahead and joined without getting the blessing from her, I was going to hear about it. And like, bad, because my last big idea to grow the dojo big lost us our house.
Now, real quick, at that current moment, what size school, like, what was your school?
Oh, it was still super small compared to, you know, y'all and what we are today.
Was that the gym?
Oh, yeah, we had this tiny little shoebox of a school, but it did have a wall in the middle, so there was like an after-school room, kind of.
No, the cafeteria.
Oh, this was, before the cafeteria. Then we moved it. We ended up in a school cafeteria.
So we met Kevin when he was teaching out of a school cafeteria.
Yeah.
Yep.
Convinced that he couldn't have his own big school one day. He was convinced. But the cafeteria was comfortable for him.
Yeah,
Cheap
it totally was.
Cheap rent, it's comfortable, it's easy, right?
Yeah.
Absolutely, yes, sir. That's exactly it. Because I tried to do the school, and with no systems to follow, and just going by charm and smiles, you know, of course that school crashed and burned. You know, before I met them, I crashed and burned 5 schools. You know, we were on our 6th location at that point. I had drugged my family through hell chasing this karate dream. You know, I had made them suffer just because I'm stubborn or stupid or both, but I wasn't ready to give up. And then this was the light at the end of the tunnel. And I brought her on board, and she came and sat and watched the seminar. She's like, yeah, I get it.
Okay, so Marie, you're at your first MAST event. Mm-hmm. Let's pick it up from there. What was that like for you?
Terrifying. It was
Why was it
absolutely terrifying.
Why was it terrifying?
It was something new, something I didn't believe we could do, and now I've got to find a way to make this happen, because he's not the money guy. He's the do guy. He gets it done. He goes out there and he talks to people and he gets it done. And I go, crap, how are we going to pay for this? Crap, how are we going to pay for this? By the end of that seminar, it was, I can figure a way to pay for this. We've got to do this. Mm-hmm. This is going to change our lives. We have to change our lives. We just lost our house, for heaven's sake. We were about to lose our dojo. We had to get on with
What
this.
did you actually feel at that moment? I mean, you...
Like I might throw up.
Yeah. Because I remember you shared that story.
Like, it's what I had to do. So it was jump, just trust and jump. So
Okay.
yeah, we got on with MAST, and we experienced very quick growth. You take over the growth.
Great.
I fumble
Yeah.
numbers.
Yeah, that's the fun part. So we joined Gold at the time, you know, so I was like, hey, we're doing a lot better with all the free stuff they're giving us. Let's pay for something and see what you actually get. And oh man, what a night and day difference. We were only at the Gold level for 2 months because we jumped from 8 after schoolers up to 40 in like 2 months.
Oh,
Yeah.
that's it. Just 8 to
Yeah.
40.
8 to 40 like that.
No big
And
deal.
all the extra money, I was like, hey, well, if we're at this level, I wonder what we get at the next one. And bam, school since then has grown 400%.
Yes,
So you joined Platinum.
yes.
Then what?
Then we opened our brand new beautiful facility. I hired a bunch of staff. I've got 9 employees now. I'm only teaching 2 days a week when I used to teach 30 classes in the schedule. It's exhausting. And I only teach twice a week now because my sons are in the class and I want to be their sensei still.
So those are the classes that you actually want to teach.
I want to teach those classes.
Yeah.
I don't want to miss them.
And
Yeah.
look, I get it. You know, as martial artists, we love martial arts. So we want to teach those classes, but maybe we only want to teach our advanced classes, or maybe you want to only teach the class that your child is in because you want to be that person who guides your own child. And that's an awesome thing. So it really give you that freedom to be able to do that.
Oh, absolutely, absolutely, and freedom to do so much other amazing things now. You know, we got Shihan Jim down there and Grandmaster Jason. They remember; they'll tell you. They've known me for years, and I love to travel around and teach seminars. And every time I go, I'd have to haul this huge suitcase full of swag that I have to try and sell at the event to pay for the trip, because there was just no money for it.
We had an agreement. He was not allowed to leave the house on a trip unless he found a way to make money on the trip. So he was always peddling something.
Yeah, I was finding T-shirts, DVDs, whatever.
He was the guy behind the table peddling something. They're in all the seminars he really wanted to be taking because he had to appease his wife to make sure he paid for the trip.
Yeah, 2 weeks ago I was teaching a seminar in Atlantic City. My suitcase only had my clothes in it. It was mind-blowing.
Nice.
Yay!
You know, and the thing is I was the dude sitting back there, literally, like not in a room just like this, coming in kind of skeptical. I was wearing some flip-flops, shorts, and a T-shirt. I remember I walk in, I'm like,
It was a tank
A
top.
tank top.
tank top.
Tank
top.
top.
What did I
guy.
say?
Like a
This was
yeah,
tank
like a
top
tank
We
guy.
top.
literally have it on video.
Yeah, I didn't know. I walk in, everybody's dressed all nice. I was like, oh shit, all right. Okay, I'm gonna roll with it. So I took some good notes and bought a button shirt.
Fancy.
You know, but one of the big takeaways now is looking back where I was then. You know, in our first year of Platinum, we increased our yearly income by $150,000
The first year.
in the first year.
Yeah.
You know, and we've only been in for a year and a half. Like, this is all super recent. You know, and I look back, man, Kevin, what an idiot. 2 years ago you could have joined. That little tiny, you know, what, $15,000 to make 150 back?
Yeah.
If I got a machine I can stick a $10 bill in and get a $100 bill, I'm gonna push that button all day, baby.
Yep.
And then I look at it now as not, wow, how amazing our success is now. It's like, man, if you would have joined 2 years ago, you'd have another 300,000. Because
Yep.
it took you 2 years sitting on the fence, trolling the public group, trying to do it your way. It's like, man, you should have just done it, listened, and do. And you know, it's just been really incredible for our family. It's changed our lives, and especially this one right here.
Last year at MassCon, I sat on this stage scared to talk. And I'm still a little scared. But
5, 4, 3.
Three,
Just do it.
talk. I told y'all then that I was about to quit my job, and I did. So since MassCon last year, I put in my notice. I worked both jobs for a while. I worked dojo at nighttime and my job at the daytime, and had no time, but you do it, you get through it, and then you quit, and then you're full-time dojo, and it's amazing. And then you hire the staff to replace you at the dojo. That was a little quicker to replace than him. Nonetheless, I'm really a computer girl. That's my comfort zone. So now I, as of this month, am now fully at home doing the work behind the scenes on the computer. Next week, I'm going on a field trip with my son.
Yay!
I've never done that.
Wow.
I'm
You
going
always
on
have
a
to
field
work.
trip with my son.